Hello, welcome back. So for today's video, I am going to be trying out the Gucci foundation. It's the Cushion foundation, Cushion de Beauté to be precise. Yeah, I picked this up from Beauty, which is like a discount beauty shop online. I think it's just UK for £24.99. What an absolute bargain. I have done a separate haul on everything I got from them, but I did promise to review this and I'm going to do a wear test on it as well. So originally I had this sat in my Sephora basket for a few months waiting, you know, to buy it and review it. But it was £50, well 40 something, and yeah, I picked up my shade from this discount beauty shop for half the price. So the packaging looks like this. It is absolutely stunning, really nice. I got the shade 4. I've just realised that this is actually a Korean made foundation. Even better, I love K-Beauty. So this is the actual foundation itself. This packaging is so beautiful, it really is. Obviously it's a cushion, so if we open it up just here, we have a little compact mirror in the top. I'm going to cover that because of the glare, but we have a little cushion just here as well. And then we open up this bit and then take the seal off. And there is our cushion just there. I love a cushion foundation, I really do. So as I say, I got shade 4, which looks like a bit of a fair to light cool tone shade, which is, you know, exactly what I need. I did swatch it and it seems to be pretty much perfect. Probably will look a bit light when I first put it on, they always do, but it's because I have so much redness in my skin that it does appear darker than it actually is. If you go from my neck's very pale. So let's have a look what it's all about on the website. So it says it's a luminous and moisturising foundation in a convenient pale pink cushion compact, perfect for on-the-go touch-ups and enriched with ultra caring, hydrating and soothing formula. Lightweight, hydrating and illuminating, SPF 20 PA2+, buildable formula, anti-blue light and anti-pollution complex, and a luminous finish. I love a luminous foundation. So highlighted ingredients, index oils and mineral powders to optimise the reflection of light and deliver a radiant finish, black rose oil to help smooth the skin and neutralise free radicals, and moisturising complex, glycerin and glycol to ensure skin is intensely hydrated for up to 24 hours. There's no chance of me wearing it for 24 hours, but I don't know why they put those things. Even like the 18-hour ones, I think is a bit over the top. So it's available in 12 shades, not a massive shade range, I wouldn't say, although they look okay, I suppose. The compact is also refillable, so this bit here just pops out, so you can get refills of them slightly cheaper, not loads cheaper, but slightly. And I also noticed looking at the ingredients, it's not mentioned actually in the description, it also contains niacinamide as well, which, you know, we all love for a bit of hydration. I will just hold that up for you there so you can see the ingredients, so pause that if you want to. So yeah, this is my skin close up before we apply the product. All I've got on at the moment is skincare. I've just kind of gone over my brows and done my mascara and that's it. So you can see I'm I'm very pory. So, you know, I'm older, so I've got large pores. Yeah, I've got obviously rosacea. It's a lot better than it was though. And that's about it at the moment, really. Not too much dryness. That's a bit more under control as it's getting warmer. But yeah, no, the skin's not too bad at the moment. So I'll just do the one side to start off with and then we can compare. So I'm going to take the, oh, I've got a little bow on my nail, getting caught in the ribbon. I'm just going to take the cushion and then we are going to press that into the puff, sorry, not the cushion. We're going to press it into the cushion. I might have taken a bit much there actually. Let's just tap a bit. So that's what the shade's like. It's really nice. It's really nice and rosy toned. And I think we'll do this side. So, whoops. I always start at the bottom here. I've got a massive spot coming through there. And then I lightly tap it. It's got quite a nice smell actually. It's not overpowering. It's quite a light smell. A little bit floral. It goes on Beauty. Yeah, it's a really good colour match for me. It goes on absolutely beautifully, actually. Like, really nice. I can actually tell this is a Korean formula because it's very hydrating. The coverage is quite good as well. Coverage is really nice, actually. So this is obviously just one light layer. This is just one press into the cushion. I normally do 2 presses to do my whole face. So one on each side, basically. Oh, wow. Really impressed with the colour match. Do you see what I mean when I say it looks like, when I first put it on, it looks really pale. But then when it's all finished, it's crazy, isn't it? I had someone ask me the other day, actually, in my comments on a video, saying, like a genuine question, not being mean, like saying, does everyone have like darker skin on their face compared to their neck? And to be honest with you, it's not necessarily that the face is darker than the neck overall. Although, I mean, our face tends to get more sun than the rest of our body because obviously our face is out constantly. You know, in the winter, your body's completely covered up. The sun's still out. You're still getting UV rays. But yeah, and it doesn't matter, obviously, if you wear SPF every day, you're still going to get that little bit of colour. So yeah, no, basically, it is quite common, but it's a little bit deceiving. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, it's a bit deceiving because yeah, it's like for me, for example, as I say, I've got rosacea, which makes my skin look, you know, redder, darker than it is. So yeah, it depends on person to person, really. But anyway, so that's what the foundation is now looking like. I'll give you a really good close-up. Hopefully that's not blurred. So yeah, that's how it looks. I think that's stunning, really nice. I wouldn't need any more than that. As I say, it is buildable. Well, it says it's buildable, but yeah, that's just the one layer. What a beautiful finish. We'll find out properly when it's all settled. And then, as I say, there's my skin without it. And again with. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do my forehead now. I'll just go over my nose as well. Can you see how much product you get, like, from that one tap? I did pick up the rest off the back of my, well, I'm still doing it, picking up the rest from the back of my hand, but a little bit goes a long way. It's one of the reasons I actually like using these cushions as well for foundation. I feel like, you know, a lot of the product doesn't get lost in the brush like it does when you use a brush. Okay, so there is that side now completely done compared to the side with no product. And then I'll give you a front on as well. It's really nice, isn't it? I really like it. It actually looks really quite natural. Like, it doesn't look like I'm caked in makeup. I haven't put a lot on. I really haven't. It's a very light layer. And what I did do is go over, because I always do anyway, just go over with my sponge afterwards. I find that that just picks up any like excess product that's just sitting on the skin, helps it to blend in a bit more, and like round those, like the hairline, round the nose bit just here, it just helps it to kind of get into all the nooks and crannies, if you know what I mean. But yeah, what a colour match though. That is perfect. Really nice. If you want to, by the way, if you're not a fan of using the little puffs with cushion foundations, you don't have to. You can use one of your normal sponges, you know, and go in if that's what you prefer to do, or even a brush. Just sweep your brush in and use that. I've done that in the past, to be honest with you. But yeah, I do like these. Obviously, that's what they're intended for, but you don't have to. So I will just go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face now. So we're going in with another press. Fabulous. So yeah, you can see actually now where this side's dried down a bit more, the comparison. So again, that's the one that's just applied, and then that's the side that's dried down a bit more. So yeah, it kind of goes, I would say, quite satin. So you still get that luminosity coming through. I mean, if I turn my face, you can still see, you know, the light reflecting. But it is a bit more matte than obviously the side that I have just applied. But yeah, I absolutely love how it looks. It looks so nice. It's like, for me, it's the perfect coverage. I would say it's quite a medium, or even medium to full. But yeah, if you wanted to build it up to super full, then obviously you can do. But for me, that's just the right amount. Right then, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup off camera. I'll come back and I'll show you with everything done. And then, as I say, we'll give it a good wear test as well. Right, so rest of my makeup is now done. Everything went over it really nicely, I have to say, like really nicely. I am super happy with the outcome. The only thing different that I used to usual was the lip colour, but that doesn't really make any difference to the foundation. I used a different blush as well. It's really nice actually. It's from Revolution, the mousse one. But yeah, everything else is just my usual makeup that I always wear. So, you know, no change or anything. But it looks stunning. It looks so nice. It really does. Again, you know, it's been about, I would say, half an hour probably since I was last showing you. But yeah, it just looks so nice. It really does. I would go as far as to say quite flawless, actually. But yeah, stunning, really beautiful. I have the most minimal amount of powder on, just because I looked a bit oily on my chin and my nose, and a little bit just in the middle here, but I haven't got any anywhere else. So yeah, I'm gonna give it, what time is it now? It is, oh, it's later than I thought actually. It's 17 minutes past 1. So I normally try and give these things about 8 hours. So what will that be? 9ish. I'll check in then. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, and I'll see how we're getting on after 8 hours wear. Okay, so it is now 10 to 10. So I'll show you. There you go, 10 to 10. It's okay. It's gone really dry, like around here. I mean, it's not that unusual for me to get quite dry here. If I'm going to get dry anywhere, that'll be where it is. With that in mind, I would say that this would work really well for oily skin. But I'll give you a close-up. But everywhere else, it looks really good. So, like around my cheek area here, I actually, although I do look quite oily, which is to be expected after all these hours, but it's kind of like quite a healthy glow. And then my forehead looks absolutely fine. And the other cheek. Even my nose looks pretty good. A little bit like crusty-ish around here, but again, that's not that unusual. It's around here. As I said, I do get dry around there anyway, but lately I've been using a different type of skincare recently, and my skin's really enjoying it. So I haven't really been struggling like with dry patches as much. You see, like around here, in the corners of my mouth, it's gone really dry. But yeah, so I'm not sure if this would be suitable for people that have particularly dry skin. But definitely, I think this would work really well for oily skin, because around here, it looks so good, like really nice. So as always, I will link the product in the description box below for you. I'll put both links. I'll put one to the Beauty, although the shades are quite limited on there, and I think the last time I looked they had even less shades than they did before, because obviously, you know, they've only got so many of them. I'll also link the one to Sephora, which is where I was going to buy it from originally, and with any discount codes if I can find any as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel, until then, thanks for watching. Bye.